New this week from Marvel Comics, Rocket Raccoon and Doctor Doom, issue number 1, written by J. Michael Stracynzki, art by William Robeson. One of the most celebrated writers in Marvel Comics, J. Michael Stracynzki, returns this week with a unique ensemble series set to release over the course of this year via multiple one-shots. The basic premise of this nameless, boundaryless series is expressed on the first page of Rocket Raccoon and Doctor Doom, asking the question, what happens when two worlds collide? Friend or foe, ally or enemy? This predominant attention to and exploration of characterization and evocative narrative staging is an essential part of what has always made Stracynzki's comics so influential. If you're unfamiliar with Stracynzki's work on Thor, then I highly suggest that you check that out. In a word, he is the writer who brought Thor and the rest of Asgard back from Ragnarok, establishing the town of Broxton, Oklahoma, which was a great benchmark moment for Thor comics and Marvel Comics in general, and I wish had lingered a little bit longer, but Donny Cates blew it up for shock value. In the pages of Rocket Raccoon and Doctor Doom, he once again showcases a masterful understanding of character interplay, wit, technical, imaginative action sequences that showcase legacy characters in a revealing light. Additionally, this debut one-shot illustrates the entire conceit of the series, the timeless allure of fan-favorite characters. Whether you are a die-hard fan of Doctor Doom or Rocket Raccoon, or both, or only possess a cursory interest in either, this title is a rare opportunity to focus in on both characters and explore what a hybridized story between the duo could be. Furthermore, as I hinted at earlier, this series is not bound by the hard strictures of continuity or a traditional continuative series, and is therefore, foremost, fun and entertaining. If you've been looking for a more approachable modern Marvel comic recently, or just want a comic that will blow your mind and defy expectations, then trust me as a reviewer of dozens of comics a week that Rocket Raccoon and Doctor Doom should be your #1 pick of the week. Let's talk more specifically about this spectacular issue, which means spoilers ahead. Our story opens up on a stormy night in Latveria as Doctor Doom sets his Doombots to work with calculations and an experiment that seems all but impossible to solve. The booming sound of the entrance bells to Doom's castle reverberate throughout the halls as Doom greets his unlikely visitor from outer space, Rocket Raccoon. After chastising him for leaving him out in the rain, Rocket asks Doom what was so important that he had to race all the way across space immediately to address. As Rocket helps himself to a lavish dinner spread, he reminds Doom of their recent entanglement in the Guardians of the Galaxy series by Al Ewing, which is always a delight to see referenced because it is and was a criminally underrated yet influential series, which is once again corroborated in this scene as Rocket expresses his hitherto unaddressed thoughts while he was in Doom's mind, revealing that he considers Doom a genius of near intellectual capacity. Doom seems to share this high regard, which makes for a subtle, intimate connection between our primary characters that are historically obstinate. From here, Doom explains his life story and struggles to Rocket, centering on the confounding notion of Doom's constant failures. Apparently, Doom has become obsessed with the desire to understand this inherent cosmic lack, which leads him to usher Rocket to his secret laboratory to show him his time platform. Doom explains that he built this time platform to travel between various eras of time, forward and backward, but for his current pursuit, Doom needs to uncover a way for the time platform to go beyond time itself to the universe before the universe existed. If all of this can be achieved, then Doom will have the opportunity to understand not how the universe was created, but why the universe was created, which will perhaps enlighten his understanding of his own tragic circumstances. This entire plot is, first of all, astounding and insane. Most importantly, is conveyed thoroughly and effectively by Stracynzki's writing and Robeson's art. The specific, dramatic, sinuous artwork from Robeson in this book creates a truly memorable, vivid body of work that feels all at once both separate and synonymous with the classic representations of these iconic characters. I also mention Robeson's art here because it truly does the heavy lifting in the first half of this issue, creating a rich world of bold lighting, color, and diverse panel structure for us to explore amidst the weight of all of the technical exposition on the writing front. Additionally, I have to highlight the implementation of many humorous visual sequences as well as dialogue exchanges throughout this issue, particularly in the beginning, which creates a quirky, adventurous, lighthearted tone, more spiritually reminiscent of content with Rocket Raccoon as we delve more specifically into the backstory of Doctor Doom. This choice helps the issue feel much more balanced between the two characters, which aids in making the plot feel not too complicated or too self-serious, as could be the case with such an esoteric scientific goal. After Doom explains his scientific and moral conundrum, Rocket sets about helping the ironclad Doctor convert his time machine into a vehicle of entropy that will cut through the boundaries of our universe. We see a montage of scenes where we see Doctor Doom and Rocket Raccoon tinkering with forces both scientific and magical, and also find time to play a game of Monopoly and share a glass of wine by the fire. Eventually, Rocket readies the machine, only waiting for a powerful enough power source in order to engage it. As he barges through a closed door, Rocket discovers Dr. Doom wrestling with powerful forces as he binds the forces of life and death into a mysterious Kirby-esque box that will act as a potent enough power source. Moreover, Doom reveals that he has magically severed a shard of his own soul in order to steer the ship with a purpose as the duo travel beyond time and space. All these details make for an engaging and truly gratifying experience. Stracynzki weaves poignant and consistent character moments for both Dr. Doom and Rocket Raccoon, allowing both their time to shine in this title. Playing with Rocket Raccoon as the sobering comedic relief to Dr. Doom's over-the-top stylized straight man, which is a narrative choice that I don't think I could ever get tired of. And yet I would never know that it works so well without a dedicated issue such as this. As the platform departs further and further back in time, Dr. Doom reveals to Rocket that magical primordial forces will be sent to intercept the duo's meddling with creation and time. However, Dr. Doom has secretly outfitted the time platform with defenses, because of course he did, and they are able to dispatch these attackers easily, for they are pulled even further back in time in a stunning full page that showcases iconic moments from Dr. Doom throughout Marvel Comics history, peeling away like pages layering the walls of a cosmic vortex. Once through this confounding time tunnel, Rocket and Doom find themselves at the universe at the moment of the Big Bang, which Rocket stares back at in wonder. However, the machine roars to life once more, taking the duo to their desired destination, an expanse of nothing. Yet out of the nothingness, the Doctor's temporal sphere is suddenly infiltrated by a mysterious visitor, an entity seemingly made from the clay of creation itself. Dr. Doom questions the creature, who replies in double talk, sudden inspiration, having just experienced emotions, thoughts, and desires for the first time. As Dr. Doom argues with Rocket about the creature's ignorance, the creature reaches out and consumes the shard of Dr. Doom's soul, seemingly as the catalyst that created the universe, the indomitable, curious question of existence from which existence was paradoxically made. That's right, Dr. Doom and Rocket Raccoon witness the birth of the universe, which was spawned from Dr. Doom's ravenously selfish pursuit for knowledge. I can almost guarantee that you did not fucking expect that with a title called Rocket Raccoon and Dr. Doom. In our final pages, as Dr. Doom and Rocket Raccoon return to their present reality, Rocket Raccoon attempts to make Victor understand and appreciate the significance of what they have just witnessed, the cosmic significance of this endeavor that allowed them to ask the right question that started everything. But Doom is characteristically reserved and unamused. He leads Rocket back to a waiting car to depart back to his spaceship, as he muses that the answer they received was the answer he didn't want to find. But it is one that he should have expected, seeing as the universe is made in his image, one that is covered by a mask. The poetic ending is evocative of Dr. Doom's enduring, unyielding quality as a character. It also highlights Rocket's essential search for knowledge and universal understanding. In many ways aligns with Dr. Doom's tragic worldview. Thus, Rocket Raccoon and Dr. Doom becomes a touching, powerful commentary on the relatable human search for truth and justice in the universe, explored through the actions of two of Marvel Comics' most intelligent, proud, and mysterious characters. It is certainly a definitive exclamation point of an ending that echoes throughout Marvel Comics canon, hopefully become a standout moment for both of these characters in Marvel Comics history. Please support your local comic book stores and enjoy reading the adventures of Rocket Raccoon and Dr. Doom on shelves now. I love this page because it highlights the art from Will Robson. It's just really amazing. I really like this page because it highlights the amazing artwork and lighting from Will Robson here. The iconic Dr. Doom pose strutting through his Latvian castle halls, but also has a humorous moment here. This static image of him looking around and not seeing Rocket, which is just so funny. This feels like a really iconic image, like you would see this in a Marvel encyclopedia related to this comic. I love this. I love the layout of this page, the backstory for Dr. Doom that we get in this, in case you weren't acquainted with the character. I love that they made Rocket so cute in this. Look at him. He's adorable. No wonder Doom pets him. But yeah, we get everything from these two characters here. We get quips, we get humorous scenes, we get bold scientific ideas, we get bold magical sequences. It's everything. When it got to this page, I was like, no fucking way. Oh my god, are we really doing this? Also, I wanted to say that if you read this issue and are looking for another singular, explosive Doctor Doom comic with a thoughtful, reflective, climactic ending, I would steer you towards Volume 1 and Volume 2 of Christopher Cantwell's limited run of Doctor Doom from 2019. Also, I just wanted to say that I'm really happy that this app is still around, that I still get to do these videos and reviews for you lovely people. But if you wanted to engage with me a little bit more socially, then you can absolutely follow my new Blue Sky account, which I'm going to put right here. I post things from other creators, share news, and talk about comics that I may not do a full review on. So follow me there.